You're right. You have grown, eh? Very welcome, my friends. We are back for our storytelling evening, and tonight, again, I'm telling a real, true story. Yeah. True. You know, of late I have been attracted by these stories about violence against children. And these people of raising voices have a whole, you know, because we don't normally look for them, but the stories are there. And so when raising voices started collecting them, they keep flowing there. I go there and get some and I come and tell you in the evenings.
That's why I can't miss.
Let's see you. So the story I am telling you tonight is about a very, very beautiful girl called Nyakato. Nyakato.
The twin.
The twin. And her twin sister was Nyangoma. You know, Nyakato, Nyakato was so beautiful. You know, she had such white teeth, sparkling in her blue gum. When she smiled, you saw dimples on her teeth, on her cheeks. The smile of Nyakato was like the sun coming out. But, nowadays, Nyakato no longer smiles. She's so sad. She speaks very quietly. When she's speaking, she cuts her sentences in the middle and takes deep breaths. She stammers, and sometimes cuts the sentences and stops talking. Children are always laughing at her at school, and so she has stopped talking. The teachers have become impatient when they ask a question. Nyakato, and then they ignore her.
Bad teachers.
You know what happened? Nyakato, her parents were always fighting every night. Every night.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence, and this time it was against the woman. Until this last night, when they fought so badly that the man went in the house, the man, let's call the man Musinguzi. He went in the house, got a panga, and came to cut the woman. She came ready to cut the woman. The woman ran. The man caught up with her at the door. When he was the only thing that saved the woman was the curtain string on the door. It held the panga, and the woman ran out. She was lucky. She ran to the LCs, and the LC said, that man, you better go back to your parents. The woman said, at least give me my 2 girls. Let me go with them. Musingu said, no, you cannot take them. If you ever take those girls out of here, they must not come back to my house. I will not be their father anymore. I will never pay their school fees, even if they come to visit you for 1 hour. That's it. So the woman left alone and went to her parents in Kabale. The poor girl stayed, and now the man turned all the frustration against the girls. They were beaten every night. They were beaten for every little small mistake they made. They were insulted. They were called idiots. They were called anything. They were told that their mother they were as stupid as their mother. Until Nyangoma could not stay there anymore. She ran away and disappeared. Up to now, nobody knows where Nyangoma is.
Sure.
Nobody. Poor Nyakato was the smaller one. She stayed with the father. And the father tortured the girl. Every time he came, if he found Nyakato playing with the neighbor's children, the girl would be beaten, the girl would be kicked, she would be insulted.
Her daughter?
Her real daughter. And the only one. You know, Nyakato would go to school, children would laugh at her because she could not speak easily. She could not speak loudly. Goes home, she was beaten. She decided to run away from home. The news leaked to the father that she was not reaching school. Oh! The girl ran away. Many of the street kids you see actually have parents, but they run away from the violence at home. So, stayed on the street until the police found her. They said, where do you come from? She didn't want to tell them. But eventually, a policewoman convinced her, and she told, Nyakato told her, and the woman said, let me take you to your father. At first, she refused. She said, don't worry, let's go. The moment they appeared in the compound, their father came. You fool, you idiot, you are so foolish. You have failed to go to school. Others are going to school and you are just hiding. And now you bring police people in my compound? You want me to be arrested? The policewoman said, no, she's not the one who brought us. I found her. I am the one who requested to bring her here. What happened? Oh, that fool, you know, from the time that idiot of a woman ran away, I sacrificed to stay with these kids myself. Sacrificed. I sacrificed to look after them. I buy the food, they don't cook. My clothes are dirty. The house is not swept. The compound is not swept. They tried to convince the man, he was not listening. Nyakato said, policewoman, you are not leaving me here. This man will kill me. They went together. Nyakato stayed at the police station. I was staying at the reception center, at the central police station, until eventually she was saying, please take me back to my mother. Take me to my mother in Kabale. The police was looking for money. Of course, the police also didn't have transport to travel to Kabale. Until they said, no, this kid belongs to that home.
Yes.
Let's go back and see. Yes. Why?
Police are good nowadays.
Yeah. So they took the girl home. And of course, at first the man was shouting and shouting. And this time, the shouting attracted all the neighbors. The neighbors came. They said, what's the problem? How? This fool. The policewoman explained what had happened. And now, all the neighbors, all of them without exception, said, Musinguzi, you are the wrong person. Musinguzi, we know you. Musinguzi, you were torturing your wife. Musinguzi, you tortured Nyangoma until she ran away. You have been torturing this kid. She has never had a chance to be a child like other children. She has suffered. We know you. Yes. When Musinguzi saw that everybody was against him, and especially the elders like these people, Musinguzi coiled and became small. And he said, now, well, they said, we know you. He said, please forgive me. Hey, he asked for forgiveness. And he told the elders and said, you know, you people, I'm really sorry because when my father died, you are the people who brought me up, and I would like really to listen to you and to respect your word. I will never beat my daughter again. He picked the girl, and Nyakato now, for once, was loved, and he apologized and took the girl in and said, if God can help me, and I find Nyangoma, I would never beat my children again. The police left, leaving Nyakato in the house, happy as we talk. Nyakato is going back to school, but simply because the police did the right thing, brought the girl home and stood their ground, and the neighbors did not want to cover anything bad. Yes. They stood their ground, they exposed, and Musinguzi had no choice but to agree with everybody. If we all can do our social responsibility in our neighborhood, yes, our children would be safe. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. That's the story for today. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.